Largely dry with sunny spells and feeling warm again. The outlook turns cooler as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. And you know what? For most of us, for the last few weeks, for what's been the Easter holidays, the weather's been pretty good. And if you're still on your Easter break, there is more fine weather on the way through the next few days. Some decent spells of sunshine, a little bit breezy and cool along eastern coast, but it is largely dry. First thing this morning with clear skies, much like yesterday, a chilly start, particularly for the northern half of the UK, where temperatures just a few degrees above freezing, milder in the south, 6 or 7, where we have cloudy skies. And as we head through the day, some subtle changes. We have got some low cloud mist and fog through eastern areas of England and Scotland. That will soon clear through the day. Patchy cloud bubbles up through central southern areas of England and Wales, but generally dry and fine. The outside chance of the odd light shower, and temperatures today with the best of the sunshine, mid to high teens, but along these eastern coasts with the onshore flow, cooler here, temperatures pegged back at 12 or 13 degrees. Overnight tonight, so we have the clear skies and light winds. Yet again, it'll be a chilly night, particularly in the north. Some mist and fog reforms in the south where temperatures hold up, and we do it all over again tomorrow. Good morning to you. We saw Andy bundled up there. It is a chilly old start this morning thanks to clear skies and light winds. The outlook isn't really changing very much. Low pressure brings wet and windy weather. It stays well to our south. High pressure brings settled conditions, and that influences that. Richard! Thank you. I'm in the middle of the weather. Harder.
Sorry.
There's a lot of weather to hear about. So the winds, now it's quiet. Easterly, it brings a cool conditions through eastern coast as we head through the next few days. But the outlook is largely dry. Sunny spells, a cool breeze in the east. The best of any sunshine will be in the west. So first thing this morning, we saw Andy bundled up there. Northern areas, clear skies, temperatures just a few degrees above freezing. But in the south, with temperatures 6 or 7, thanks to cloudy skies, it is a milder start. And as we head through the day, sunshine shows its hand. A little bit misty and foggy through some eastern coast of England. That lifts and burns back to the coast. But sunshine takes many of us through the day. The odd light shower in the west. Temperatures 18 or 19, but a cool 12 to 15 along these North Sea coasts. So let's see how the outlook pans out then for Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern areas of England as we head through the next 7 days. Hello there. Temperature-wise, temperatures are above average, Richard, as we head through the next few days. But you see the temperatures dip down. So this is our outlook. If you have plans for the next few days, you can see that it turns cooler. Looking at our percentage chance of rainfall.
Yeah.
Particularly for kids heading back to school. I think it's good for the next few days, lots of dry weather, but it turns wetter as we head into next week. Further south, if you're going to be in England and Wales for the next 7 days, well, again, temperature-wise, it is mild for the next 7 days. But as we slowly head through the weekend into next week, the outlook turns cooler, so grab those extra layers for next week. And again, percentage chance of rainfall, how likely you are to get wet through the next few days. For the end of the Easter holidays, it's largely fine and dry. And just in time for the return to school, the outlook turns wetter. Yes, good morning to you. And the weather as we head through the next few days dominated by lots of fine conditions, plenty of sunshine, because low pressure that normally brings wet and windy stays well to our south. It's affecting much of the near continent, but high pressure dominates for us. It brings settled weather, keeps weather fronts at bay. The winds easterly, so always cooler along eastern coast. But today, much like yesterday, largely dry, some decent spells of sunshine, but just a little breezy, and that will make it feel cool, particularly in the east. First thing this morning, some mist and fog initially through eastern areas that lifts and burns back to the coast. Temperature-wise, we're looking at just 1 or 2 degrees first thing, so frosty in the north, but plenty of sunshine. And as we head through the day, it warms up nicely. We're talking 18 degrees, maybe 19 our top temperature, the best of the sunshine in the west, perhaps the odd light shower, but cool along these eastern coasts exposed to that wind, just 12 or 13 degrees here. Overnight tonight, it is clear and cold yet again, but plenty of sunshine greets us, and we do it all over again tomorrow. Morning to you. A chilly start first thing this morning thanks to clear skies in the north, but a largely dry day ahead. Plenty of sunshine, but the winds, you'll notice that particularly in the east where it'll make it feel pretty chilly. So first thing already, temperatures have fallen close to freezing, but starting to warm up nicely, a little cloudier further south. And we have got some mist and fog through eastern coasts of England and Scotland. That will burn back and lift through the day. And then a good-looking day ahead, much like yesterday, some decent spring sunshine, temperatures climbing into the high teens, but with the onshore wind through the east, a little bit cooler here. Good morning to you. Weather is dominated by some dry conditions, some light winds, plenty of sunshine, a bit of a chilly breeze, though, particularly through eastern areas. And as we head through the day, some mist and fog in the east will soon clear. The winds coming in along these eastern coasts that will bring a little cloud, peg the temperatures back a little to maybe 13 or 14 degrees, but further west with the best of any sunshine today. Temperatures again 18 or 19, largely dry, just the outside chance of 1 or 2 light showers.